hell's that?
We're here. I guess.
Oh
That's
boy.
Blackpool.
Yeah, we can lose the
Hello,
gun,
Shadow.
man. We're not armed. Sorry,
No
repeat.
worries.
Hello, Lou.
We're here to escort you to the den.
Oh, good to know. That's good stuff.
Are you both ready?
Alright.
We're ready to move.
So how's been the west lately, huh? Still as peaceful?
Nothing too
Otherwise
bad.
the silent
Occasional
forest?
trespasser, but that's about it. Nothing we can't handle.
Alright.
Your friend here doesn't talk too much?
That would be, Lou. He's sort of the quiet type.
That's fair
Yeah,
enough.
Lou isn't very talkative. He talks with his hands mostly. That's the first time I came at the den. Spectre invited me, but I never had the time to come that far west.
It is a long way.
So, we like the seclusion. Most people that try to find it get lost.
That's fair enough. I heard you guys used to hold a different territory. Was it further down south?
Well, it's further east, over in the Black Forest.
Ah, I see.
Ranged up to Devil's Castle.
Mm-hmm. That's quite a way.
It's been a nice change.
Do you prefer it?
Once you get used to the area bull split, it's a little easier to get around. The Black Forest holds a lot of dark memories for the pack.
Here we are, finally.
Welcome to the den. Sure, we're Blackpaw. My name is Shadow. I'm Beta of the pack.
I'm Spectre, and I'm one of the alphas.
My name's Fox. I joined these guys a few months ago. One of the wolves.
And then to my right is our silent alpha, Lou. He probably won't be speaking too much. I'm usually just defending our territory for the most part. Occasionally we'll get a contract.
From what I've seen during my times here, this group brings a little cohesion to the lone wolves of the area. Most of us are used to operating alone, but it's nice to have a group, or pack, if you will, to come back together and get support from. So, yeah, taking people in that normally operate by themselves and giving them a little cohesion, place to call home.
We hunt.
We have some hunters, we have some farmers. One of our newest pups is a mechanic. He likes going around finding all the trucks and fixing them up.
Oh, that's interesting.
Fancy myself. Staying alive.
And family. We're not just a group of individuals. Like, once we've come together into a pack, we've become a family. We look after each other, keep each other alive.
Sounds
The
good.
important thing to us is the safety of everyone else.
Safety of everyone else.
Well, each of our own safety is paramount. Protect each other when it makes tenacity that we will protect ourselves. Everything to the west.
The western border of South Segoria, from the dam all the way up to Tizzy.
Oh, it's Tizzy. Right. And what would you regard as your rules of engagement within your territory? How do you treat people who you come across inside your territory?
We take it on a case-by-case basis. If it's individual, we'll go for a hold-up. If they haven't trespassed before, we'll usually let them off with a warning, let them know that it's our territory and to contact us first. If it's repeat offenders, we'll take a toll, if you will. If it's a group, we'll shoot to disable, do what we can to keep different people alive unless it's a confirmed enemy. But generally, as long as you ask to come into our territory, there's no issue.
I see.
Yes, over the radio is usually the best way.
There's always
Some
someone.
people, yeah, there's usually almost always someone on the radio, and some people have chosen to wait along the border, waiting for one of our patrols to pass by and then the last to enter. I don't think we have trouble really from anyone currently. In the past, the Brotherhood has given us issues, but it's usually been outside of the territory.
What have your issues been with them?
The rivalry between the Brotherhood and the Pack has gone on since before I joined the Pack way back. Mainly because of our previous and original Alpha, Jack Gallo, or Mirat Kalov.
Being all the way out here, mostly we just get opportunistic lone wolves or groups of people looking to raid our camp, but we deal with them pretty quickly.
No, we don't
Generally, we
actively
keep to
pursue.
ourselves. We don't have allies officially.
Alright, I see.
Prefer not to name names. We have our friends, and they stay as our friends, and no one else needs to know that.
Anyone else?
Black
I
Paul
think that
likes
answer
to,
will, go ahead.
we like to operate with a lot of contacts that probably would not want to be named. We have friends when we need them, but no official allies.
There's been a couple for me, but I think Sacha was probably the hardest.
Who is that?
He was an ex-cultist, my boyfriend essentially. The Pack was able to get him out of the grasp of the cult a while back.
And what happened to him?
After the attempted assassination on my life, where I was put into a coma for a week, he thought I was dead. No one was able to reach to him to inform him that I was alive, and he nearly went back to his ways of the cult. Once he realized that he was a threat, he essentially performed suicide by cop.
Anyone else got anything to add?
Luckily for me, I've only been here a few months with this group, but I haven't lost anyone yet. One of my friends that actually brought me into the pack is taking a sabbatical, Arashi. I got a little weary of the bloodshed and the struggle in the area, so he's gone off to lone wolf it for a little while. I do miss him. He taught me what I needed to know. But like I said, luckily I haven't lost anyone in battle just yet. I hope I don't have to lose anyone soon.
That's a good answer. So, building on that idea of the cult, how do you treat, or how do you deal with the more severe criminals that you come across within your territory? So if you were to meet a cannibal, how would you deal with that?
These are not questions you want to ask. You are overstepping your line.
A little
How
bit
so?
fine.
We hunt and we kill. It is not something we do lightly. Each wolf that carries a spear has felled someone in combat. It's cut up their body and used their bones as a trophy. Some choose not to, but others follow the old ways. You'd be wise not to dig too deeply. Do you understand?
I call that a fair answer.
Good. The rain.
Darkness.
The rain.
The darkness.
I like to hide in the shadows, in the dark, because the one thing that is the most effective is the person you don't see.
And we have one more person who hasn't answered.
I like a nice dry evening, you know, just before the sun goes down. I'm a little less partial to the rain.
I can sympathise with that.
I like a good can of peaches with a nice steak. You know, it's hard to find anything sweet nowadays, and peaches really hit the spot. Nice wolf steak, maybe cow.
I can get behind that.
I prefer venison.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
You never had a good spaghetti bolognese?
Do you eat it cold?
No, that's why there's a fire in the corner.
Oh, fair enough.
This guy is partial to spaghetti. Don't get in the way of the spaghetti. And
Spaghetti, you could have chosen better.
Never insult spaghetti. It's a universal food that everyone likes.
I love spaghetti.
That's very true.
Our uniform
have
is
a
sort of
uniform,
hard to, yeah, it's sort of hard to pin down. We work on more, we all wear the black armbands, and we have ideas of what to wear, spears, moccasins, hunting attire, but each member of the pack has their own individual look. Mine is the all black, whereas Fox prefers the rider's jacket specifically with the gas mask.
And
Spectre likes
Spectre, you have your own
CPS
one as
scale.
well. And obviously Luders too. And what's your reasoning for such individualism?
Because
It's
we're
just what the
individuals.
pack prefers.
we all came from being on our own, surviving on our own. We try to allow to keep some of that individuality. Helps some people identify with who they are. It allows other people to be easily recognized. Like everyone here recognizes what somebody will wear, and we don't have to worry about whether or not we're going to shoot a friendly target. Having a uniform is just not something that, you know, that's control, that's, you know, more governmental. We try to allow people to keep their individuality, even though we are all here as a pack together.
If they become a threat, we will kill them. It is as simple as that.
Their
We
laws
try
are
to
their
leave.
laws, not ours.
We try to leave people alone, but the second they cross us, that is a different story.
So you take a policy of isolation?
Correct.
I see.
No, well, for the most part. If someone gives us a contract.
So you work as
or
mercenaries?
is deemed in our benefit to an extent, dependent on the contract and what the contract contains and the conditions set forth.
I mean, when everything went to hell, no one group, no government, no organization helped any of us. We all had to survive for ourselves. And these groups that claim to be, you know, forms of order and law are just nothing more than bandits hiding behind, you know, banners of greater men that have long since perished.
If the government wanted to truly be involved in the world right now, why are there not thousands upon thousands of soldiers running around on the floor with helicopter support, air support, and fucking tanks? There's a reason why there isn't, because they don't exist anymore. Anyone who claims to be government is simply a liar.
Exactly. You know, we all had to fight for what we had. We all had to fight for keeping what we have. And I'm not going to recognize any of these organizations that claim to be here for law and order. There is no law and order. There's only the group and yourself.
Yeah. There's no good people, there's no bad people. There's two kinds of people left in the world. Dead people and alive people. That's it.
More indifferent than anything.
Indifference?
They can do what they like. If others choose to follow them, so be it. As long as they don't cross us and they leave us be.
So you mentioned...
If people want to form their own groups... I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
If people want to form their own groups, that's fine. Just don't bother us with it. You know, don't try to force us to be part of your organization. We're doing fine on our own, and we'll continue fine on our own.
I can assume then that
What the
you're
most
not part
important
of the syndicate or the coalition. Is that right?
No. No, we won't be. The most important thing for other groups to remember about us is simply do not disrespect us. Simple as that.
We've been pinned by a lot of people as bad guys, as terrorists, so to speak. But it's really simple. As long as you leave us alone, you let us know you're going to be in our territory. The only reason we'd have any reason to go after someone else, unless they've crossed us, is a contract. And there's nothing personal about business.
Another topic you should not be discussing. That is your last one.
Oh. Yeah, Shadow, I wanted to ask you a question.
Alright.
What about your teddy bear? Can you tell us about it?
My teddy bear?
Yeah. Some people have told me you were very attached to a teddy bear. Why do you turn on them?
I can only assume that someone in this room has something to do with that.
Why?
And I think he's hiding in a corner right now.
Oh, not even
yeah.
true.
I see him.
What do you boys prefer? Tits or ass?
Well, lately, there's been a lot of ass hanging around here, but I'm going to have to say I'm a tits man myself.
Man after my own heart.
I'm not answering that question as the answer is going to incriminate you further.
Well, by all means, go right ahead, Spectre.
I think we
I
all want to
am
hear the
partial to
answer.
Spectre's ass.
Yep. Honestly, I'm more of a leg man.
A
Good pair
legs
of
man.
legs. No.
Shadow, you can ask this one team.
I think I'm going to pass on this one.
Oh, no
Lou.
judgments. Any word from Lou?
All the ladies want to know, Lou.
Don't think we're getting an
All the
answer on
ladies
that one.
want to know.
Yeah, I don't think you are. Well, it is a helm at the end of the day. It's just a little piece of, Piece of land we can call our own, where we can come back after a long day of patrols.
This is our little sanctuary, though. You don't come here uninvited.
And if you were to be conducting business, would you do it here or would you do it somewhere else?
It depends on the business.
Yeah, I say it's fair. I mean, we try to use the location tactically. We're not just going to meet someone willy-nilly, and you have to be pretty important if we're going to bring you back here. Usually we'll use the location to our advantage, so all over the map.
Well, I'm flattered. You think I'm so important?
All anyone needs to know who comes here is that at no point do you get near this house without being seen by at least 3 or 4 different people, and you will always have crosshairs trained on your face. Even now, even for you two, you might have all of us in front of you, but you've got at least 2 guns pointed at you.
That's slightly unsettling to know.
Don't worry, no one shot you yet.
Oh, really?
Hey, that's an amazing thing.
Don't worry, not yet or ever. That's just not gonna happen.
Well, yesterday my exit from my interview with the Rangers was a little violent.
So we heard.
Yeah. Doesn't surprise me too much from the Rangers.
What's your opinion of such groups as the Rangers? Do you get along with them fine?
We do not care. Enough questions.
Sounds like that's an end. I have some presents for you guys.
I think he's done and answering questions.
It is time to go. That way it is north.
Mike?
Yep.
Where's Mike? You good to go?
I'm here. Alright, let's go, boy.
Alright, thanks for your
Alright,
time,
guys. Yep. Thanks for the interview and for being talkative.
It's been good fun.
Have a good day. Hey, help.
Go now.
Salam alaikum.
السلام عليكم ورحمة